It's 3 in the morning, and you're awake again, clutching your stomach as that familiar burning sensation tears through your abdomen like molten lava. You stumble to the bathroom mirror and see the exhaustion in your eyes, the same exhaustion that's been haunting you for months. Your medicine cabinet is full of antacids that barely work anymore, and you're tired of feeling like a prisoner in your own body. If you're over 40 and dealing with gastritis pain that seems to get worse every year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The sleepless nights, the constant fear of eating, the way you started avoiding social gatherings because you never know when the pain will strike. But what if I told you that there's an ancient technique involving olive oil and a specific pressure point that can provide almost immediate relief from gastritis pain? And it's something you can do right now in the comfort of your own home? Today, I'm going to share with you the exact spot on your body that, when massaged with extra virgin olive oil, can calm inflammation, reduce pain, and give you back the peaceful nights you've been desperately missing. Before we dive deep into this life-changing technique, I want you to know that you're not alone in this struggle. Gastritis affects millions of people over 40, and the pain you're experiencing is real, valid, and completely understandable. If this information helps you tonight, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel, because I share natural healing techniques like this every single week, specifically designed for people who are tired of relying solely on medications that don't address the root cause of their suffering. Let me tell you about the solar plexus pressure point located right at the center of your rib cage, about 2 inches above your stomach. This isn't just some random spot on your body. In traditional medicine systems that have been used for thousands of years, this area is considered the gateway to digestive healing. When you apply gentle pressure combined with the anti-inflammatory properties of extra virgin olive oil, you're essentially creating a natural pharmacy right at your fingertips. The solar plexus is connected to a network of nerves that directly influence your digestive system. And when these nerves are overstimulated due to inflammation, stress, or poor eating habits, they send constant pain signals to your brain. By massaging this specific point with olive oil, you're not only delivering powerful anti-inflammatory compounds directly through your skin, but you're also interrupting the pain cycle and giving your nervous system a chance to reset and heal. Here's exactly how to perform this technique for maximum effectiveness. First, you'll need about 1 teaspoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. Not the processed stuff you find in most grocery stores, but real cold-pressed olive oil that still contains all its natural healing compounds. Warm the oil slightly by rubbing it between your palms for about 30 seconds. The warmth helps the oil penetrate deeper into your tissues and makes the massage more comfortable. Now, locate your solar plexus by finding the bottom of your rib cage and moving about 2 inches up toward your heart. You'll feel a soft spot right in the center where your ribs meet. This is your target area. Using your middle and ring fingers, apply the warmed olive oil to this spot and begin massaging in slow clockwise circles. Start with very gentle pressure, just enough to move the skin, and gradually increase the pressure as your body becomes more comfortable with the sensation. The key is consistency and patience. Spend at least 5 minutes on this massage, breathing deeply and allowing your body to relax with each circular motion. The science behind why this works is absolutely fascinating, and something most doctors won't take the time to explain to you. Extra virgin olive oil contains powerful compounds called oleocanthal and oleuropein, which have been shown in multiple studies to reduce inflammation at the cellular level. When you apply these compounds topically and combine them with massage, you're creating a double action effect. The massage stimulates blood flow to the inflamed tissues in your stomach, bringing fresh oxygen and nutrients that your body needs to heal, while simultaneously activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest, digestion, and healing. Meanwhile, the olive oil compounds are being absorbed through your skin and entering your bloodstream, where they can travel directly to inflamed tissues and begin reducing the inflammatory markers that are causing your pain. This isn't just feel-good pseudo-science. There are actual peer-reviewed studies showing that oleocanthal works similarly to ibuprofen in reducing inflammation, but without the harsh side effects on your stomach lining that make gastritis worse over time. But here's where this technique becomes even more powerful, especially for people over 40. As we age, our bodies produce less of the natural anti-inflammatory compounds that keep our digestive systems healthy. Our stress levels tend to be higher due to career pressures, family responsibilities, and health concerns, all of which directly impact gastritis symptoms. The solar plexus massage with olive oil addresses both of these age-related challenges simultaneously. The regular practice of this technique not only provides immediate pain relief, but also helps retrain your nervous system to respond more calmly to digestive triggers. Many of my viewers have reported that after just 2 weeks of consistent daily massage, their overall stress levels decreased significantly, and they started sleeping through the night without gastritis pain waking them up. Let me pause here for a moment, because I want to connect with you on a personal level about something that might be weighing on your heart. How many times have you felt frustrated because well-meaning friends and family members don't understand why you can't just take an antacid and move on with your life? How many times have you smiled and pretended everything was fine while your stomach felt like it was on fire inside? I want you to write in the comment section below and tell me, what's the one thing about living with gastritis that you wish other people understood better? Start your comment with, "I wish people knew that," and share your truth. Your honesty might be exactly what another person needs to read today to feel less alone in their struggle with chronic digestive pain. Now let's talk about the second pressure point that can amplify the effectiveness of your olive oil treatment. This one is located on your left hand, in the webbing between your thumb and index finger. In acupressure, this point is called Li4 or Hegu, and it's specifically known for its ability to reduce abdominal pain and calm digestive distress. After you finish massaging your solar plexus, take a small amount of the remaining olive oil and apply firm pressure to this point on your left hand for about 2 minutes. Press firmly enough that you feel a dull ache, but not so hard that it causes sharp pain. This point works by sending signals through your nervous system that help relax the smooth muscles in your digestive tract, which are often tense and spasming during a gastritis flare-up. The combination of the solar plexus massage and the hand pressure point creates what traditional healers call a healing circuit, where the therapeutic effects are amplified because you're working with multiple pathways in your nervous system simultaneously. The timing of when you perform this technique can make a significant difference in how effective it is for your specific situation. If you're someone who experiences gastritis pain primarily at night, perform the massage about 30 minutes before bedtime. Then again, if you wake up with pain, the evening massage helps prepare your digestive system for rest and gives the olive oil compounds time to work while you sleep. If your gastritis pain tends to flare up during stressful days at work, try doing a modified version of this technique during your lunch break. Find a quiet spot, even if it's just your car or a bathroom stall, and spend 3 minutes massaging the solar plexus point with a small amount of olive oil that you keep in a travel container. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can help you get through challenging days without the constant background pain that makes everything more difficult. For those of you dealing with chronic gastritis that's been going on for months or even years, consistency is absolutely crucial for seeing lasting results. I recommend performing the full solar plexus massage every single day for at least 30 days before evaluating whether this technique is working for your body. Keep a simple journal where you rate your pain level from 1 to 10 each morning and evening, and note whether you performed the massage that day. Most people start seeing improvements within the first week, but the real transformation happens when you stick with it long enough for your nervous system to develop new, healthier response patterns. Think of it like physical therapy for your digestive system. You wouldn't expect to strengthen a weak muscle with just 1 or 2 exercise sessions, and the same principle applies to retraining your body's pain responses. Here's something incredibly important that I need to address, especially for people over 40 who may be taking multiple medications. This olive oil massage technique is generally safe and can be used alongside most gastritis medications, but there are a few situations where you need to be extra cautious. If you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin or clopidogrel, the anti-inflammatory effects of olive oil could potentially enhance the blood-thinning effects. So definitely discuss this with your healthcare provider before starting. If you have any skin conditions or allergies in the chest area, test a small amount of olive oil on your wrist first and wait 24 hours to make sure you don't have a reaction. And if you have a history of gallbladder disease, start with very gentle pressure and shorter massage sessions, because stimulating the solar plexus area can sometimes trigger gallbladder contractions in sensitive individuals. Let me share with you 3 variations of this technique that can be particularly helpful depending on your specific symptoms and lifestyle. The first variation is what I call the emergency relief method, designed for those moments when gastritis pain hits suddenly and you need immediate help. Instead of the full 5-minute massage, apply the olive oil to your solar plexus and use firm, steady pressure with your palm for 60 seconds while taking slow, deep breaths. This compressed version can provide significant relief in under 2 minutes and can be done anywhere, even through clothing if necessary. The second variation is the preventive approach, where you perform a gentle 2-minute solar plexus massage every morning as part of your daily routine, even when you're not experiencing active pain. This helps maintain the anti-inflammatory effects in your system and can prevent flare-ups from occurring in the first place. The third variation is the intensive healing protocol, where you perform the full massage technique twice daily and add heat therapy by placing a warm compress over the massaged area for an additional 10 minutes. This variation is particularly effective for people recovering from severe gastritis episodes or those looking to heal chronic inflammation more quickly. The type and quality of olive oil you choose for this technique can significantly impact your results, and unfortunately, many people unknowingly sabotage their healing by using inferior products. Real extra virgin olive oil should have a greenish tint, a slightly peppery taste, and should be stored in dark glass bottles to protect it from light damage. If your olive oil is completely clear, has no taste, or comes in a clear plastic bottle, it's probably highly processed and won't contain the therapeutic compounds you need for healing. Look for oils that are labeled as cold-pressed or first cold-pressed, and try to find ones that include the harvest date on the bottle. Olive oil loses its potency over time, so fresher is always better for medicinal purposes. If you can find olive oil that's specifically labeled as high in polyphenols or oleocanthal content, that's even better, although these premium oils can be more expensive. Remember, you're only using about a teaspoon per treatment, so even a high-quality bottle should last you several months of daily use. Now, I want to address something that many people over 40 struggle with when it comes to natural healing approaches. You might be feeling skeptical right now, thinking that if this technique really worked, your doctor would have told you about it. The truth is that most conventional medical training focuses heavily on pharmaceutical interventions and doesn't spend much time on traditional healing methods, even ones that have substantial scientific backing. This doesn't mean your doctor doesn't care about you or want to help. It simply means that they've been trained to think primarily in terms of medications and procedures rather than hands-on healing techniques. The beautiful thing about this olive oil massage approach is that it works alongside conventional treatment rather than replacing it. You can continue taking your prescribed medications while adding this natural technique to your healing toolkit. Here's what you can realistically expect if you commit to trying this technique consistently for the next month. In the first few days, you'll likely notice that the massage itself feels soothing and helps you relax, which is healing in itself since stress is a major gastritis trigger. By the end of the first week, many people report that they're sleeping better and waking up with less morning stomach pain. After 2 weeks of consistent practice, you should start noticing that your overall pain levels are lower and that flare-ups are less intense when they do occur. By the end of a full month, most people experience a significant reduction in both the frequency and intensity of their gastritis symptoms, and many find that they need less medication to manage their condition. Keep in mind that everyone's body responds differently, and factors like diet, stress levels, and the underlying cause of your gastritis will all influence how quickly you see results. Let me share a real success story that illustrates the power of this technique. I received a message from Sarah, a 52-year-old teacher from Michigan, who had been struggling with gastritis for over 3 years. She was taking prescription proton pump inhibitors daily, but still woke up most nights with burning stomach pain. After watching one of my videos about natural gastritis remedies, she decided to try the solar plexus massage with olive oil technique. For the first few days, she was skeptical and didn't notice much difference, but she committed to doing it every night before bed anyway. By day 10, she realized she had slept through the night for 3 consecutive nights without stomach pain. By day 20, she was able to eat foods that had triggered her gastritis for years without experiencing the usual burning sensation. After 2 months of consistent practice, her doctor was amazed at how much her condition had improved and was able to reduce her medication dosage. Sarah wrote to tell me that this simple technique gave her back her life and her confidence in her body's ability to heal. If you're ready to try this technique tonight, here's your step-by-step action plan. First, purchase a high-quality extra virgin olive oil if you don't already have one. Second, set a daily reminder on your phone for the same time each day when you'll perform your massage. Consistency is more important than perfect timing, so choose a time that works with your schedule and stick to it. Third, create a peaceful environment for your practice. This might mean dimming the lights, playing soft music, or simply ensuring you won't be interrupted for 10 minutes. Fourth, start a simple journal where you track your daily pain levels and note whether you performed the massage. This will help you see patterns and improvements over time. Fifth, be patient with yourself and your body. Healing takes time, especially when you're working with chronic conditions, but every day of consistent practice is an investment in your long-term health and comfort. As we wrap up today's session, I want you to know that taking control of your gastritis pain naturally is not only possible, but it's something you deserve. You deserve to sleep through the night without fear. You deserve to enjoy meals with friends and family without calculating the potential pain cost of every bite. You deserve to feel confident and comfortable in your own body, regardless of your age. The solar plexus massage with olive oil technique I've shared with you today is just one tool in your natural healing toolkit, but it's a powerful one that can provide real, measurable relief when used consistently and correctly. If you found value in today's information, please take a moment to like this video and share it with anyone you know who might be struggling with gastritis or chronic stomach pain. Your share could be the turning point in someone else's healing journey. I also want to invite you to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell, because every week I share practical, science-backed natural healing techniques specifically designed for people who want to take an active role in their health and wellness. In next week's video, I'll be sharing the 3 biggest dietary mistakes that people over 40 make that actually make gastritis worse. And I'll give you simple swaps that can dramatically reduce your symptoms without giving up the foods you love. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Trust in your body's incredible ability to heal, and remember that every small step you take toward natural healing is a victory worth celebrating.